Hi everyone, Arlynn here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And what I'm up to today is I will be revealing my big Hutch and this corner cabinet's decor, Winter Wonderland decor, to you here in a little bit. I did go ahead and talk about what I did and show you every single detail, and I am super happy. Wait till you guys see this. I'm super happy with how these worked out. I just couldn't do them on camera though, you guys. In fact, I've been working on this Hutch a little bit at a time for the last 2 days, you guys. I am sorry to say this, but I have to be honest with you guys and explain why I'm not doing a decorate with me. I'm just miserable. I am achy and miserable, and I don't want to say I overdid it with my decorating. I never want to say that, or I never want to admit that. But I think I probably did a little bit, because I was running up and down the steps and up and down off my rolly cart, like I said, and in and out of the garage and digging through bins, and it's taken its toll on me a little bit here physically. So today I will be doing a haul from TJMaxx and from Amazon, and but I will probably go into and tell you and morph into the footage and show you about both of these things today. And the reason I went ahead and came back today is we're supposed to be getting snow. My dad called me this morning, and he is getting hammered where he lives, which is north of us and north of DC a little bit. And I don't think Chris has heard from his mom, but I bet you she is getting stomped on too over there in West Virginia. It is supposed to start here around 3 or 4 today. And I don't think we're supposed to get that much if we don't get ice. That's the problem. So I'm not sure how much we'll get, but I'm supposed to get my hair did tomorrow. And I wanted to get a video up today if I can go ahead and go tomorrow. So you'll see this later on today on Sunday. And please forgive me for not doing a decorate with me, but I explain every detail. So you guys will see everything, and I'll explain everything. And Chris helped me do the top. And anyway, I explain all that. So I hope all is well with everyone. And I hope if you are getting any of this weather that you are hunkered down there in your homes, that are staying safe, and you have plenty of food, and you can FaceTime or talk to your family or friends, or watch a good movie on television, or, whatever, meet your fancy on a nice snow day. Right now here it is misty and raining. Chris and I did go to Arby's for lunch today, and we're able to get out and get back before any bad weather. We'll see if we really get it, or hopefully it won't be ice. So anyway, all right, let's go on into this. My fit check is nothing but my jeans jeggings, which, by the way, they did have my size. I wear a 2X long or tall, whichever it is. I think it's XXL. I think it's not 2X. I think it's XXL, which is a little smaller than a 2X. XXL long. So that's my size, but since you guys, some of you know me in person, but others don't, for those that don't know me in person, that's not gonna help you a lick. So I would say to order your true to size, what you think your true to size is, or look at the size chart. But they did have more of the jeans jeggings in there. This is a turtleneck from Amazon Essentials, and the jeans are available on Amazon. Did I say that? I just said they're available on Amazon. And I'll put a link in my box. And this is a vest from Amazon as well. Jewelry, of course, is Brighton, as it usually is. Earrings and necklace. This is actually a long necklace that I've doubled up. And same bracelets, my grandmother's ring, and same watch and wedding set. And that's it. And I'm supposed to get my hair done tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see. You don't want to look at, you can see the gray, and it's not good. It needs to be colored. Although if she needs to cancel, I can go another week or whatever without it. So it's not, that's what's good about having the blonde, is that I can go longer and it not be, I do use a little root touch up. As you can see, it's kind of darker up there. I use the dark blonde, but all of this where you see the little bit of darkness is gray. So if I did not have that there, you would see the gray. Definitely. Anyway, all right, let's start with Amazon because it's just a couple of things from Amazon. One of which, and I didn't bring over my scissors. I bought me some new tea towels, and they are kind of a teal, not a sage. They really didn't have these in a sage, but these are the kind of tea towels I use all the time, you guys. These are like they're fabulous. They're just fabulous. I've got them in red. I've got them in orange for fall. I've got them in blue and white, and now I've got them in a little bit of green and white. I absolutely love these little towels. They are not huge. I will say they're not huge, but boy, they are absorbent, and I love them. I highly recommend these towels. Highly recommend them. They come in all kinds of different colors, and of course, I'll wash these first, but got me some more tea towels to kind of go with the green theme, you know? So I got those, and then I just got me one more set of these. I love these, you guys. And I don't know whether I'll need these in this decor or use these in this decor, but I can always use another one. I put one over there in the credenza centerpiece. So I just got another, and I just got the short version. This is like 41 inches. This is just the short version. So, but I love them, and they really add just a little bit. You'll see I used not a set like this, not big and chunky like this, but I did use another set that I got. I don't say in that snippet, but I think I did get those at Hobby Lobby, I believe, you guys. But it's been a long time that you'll see when on my Hutch here. So that's it. That's all I got from Amazon. So yesterday, Chris and I went over to the Minuteman Mini Mall, and you talk about, it took me a lot of energy to walk through that place. And I got back in the car and I said, that was just wasted. That was wasted energy. Couldn't find a thing. They don't even have any of the colonial dishes anymore. I can't find them anywhere. Thank goodness I have a nice stash of those. I'm going to get back to that too. I did get one question about my blue and white, which don't let me forget to say something about that. Hopefully I'll remember to say that after I haul this. But they don't even have any of that. They didn't have anything. They didn't have anything in there that I was interested in. So I said, psh. And I love the TJMaxx over in Culpeper more than I like the one here in Fredericksburg. So I said to Chris, let's run over to TJMaxx and let me run in there. So first thing I came across was Clinique. This is my mascara that I use. And it was regularly, I didn't know they had Clinique in there, and they just had a couple of things, but normally $17, and I swear to goodness, I pay more than that on Clinique.com for this, but it's high impact black mascara. This is my mascara that I use every single day. I love it. And not that I have eyelashes to talk about really, but this is what I love. It is not waterproof. I don't wear waterproof makeup. As much as I cry, you would think I would, right? But anyway, so I found that and I love it. So for $9.99, that's cheaper than I've ever. So you can be sure I'm going to be going in there and looking for, Clinique from now on. I did not realize they had it in there. So another thing, I saw a little reel from a girl on Facebook Reels, and she was using one of these flat clips. Now, I've never used one of these, but I am going to try it, and maybe I'll put my hair up when it's newly colored. If I try to put my hair up now, all you'll see is the gray. See that? As you look through the side there, that's all you'd see is gray. So I was going to do it today until I went to do it and went, no, that's not going to look attractive. So we'll leave my hair down. But she took it and did like a twist in the back. And then this lays kind of right on top of the twist, and then she puffed it up on top and made like a little bun. So I said, I'll try this once I get my hair colored and see if I can get it to work in this mop of a hair of mine. I love an updo, you guys. I really do love an updo. It's just when I get this far into my color, it doesn't look attractive for the reasons I said. There's just too much gray. Just too much gray underneath there. So they had a set of two in there, one kind of that color and then the green color. I thought they're nice and neutral. I could wear, you know, them with anything. And if I like them, I'll get more from Amazon or different colors. So anyway, just a thought for you, you know, and her hair, the girl that I saw do it was no longer than mine. So I can get mine up in a clip now. So anyway, so I got those. And then as I'm walking around, while I'm talking about my personal stuff, I also got myself a sweater, and I did not take myself a picture in this. I'll try to wear it next time. But this little polka dotted sweater, it is heavy. And look at the sleeves. Aren't they cute? Just cute little puff, like little puff sleeves and a cute little cuff. It is sleeting like nobody's business right now, you guys. Oh my goodness. But, oh, I love it. And then the bottom is like a nice little cuff too. Only thing is, I'm hoping it's not going to be too short on me. I like a sweater to go down over my, not necessarily over my bum, but at least to hug the top of my hips, you know. We'll see. Hopefully it'll work out okay. But I thought it was really cute, and it's so nicely made, so heavy. I don't know who, Adriana Papel. And I did get a 2X, so we'll see. I'm sure it'll fit. If anything, I don't think it'll be too small, but anyway, I saw this in passing. I thought, oh shucks, I'm gonna get that. That is really cute. I don't have a lot of black sweaters like this. So got that. And then I got just 2 more sets of tea towels because I have blue and white, and I've got, you know, white with blue flowers and whatever. But I don't have a lot in the sagey green hue, you know. And so I did get some. And look, I found some with a green with blue flowers on it, which will really match my curtains beautifully. So this will probably what's going to go on my oven door, you know. So I got 2 sets, really cute. I forgot to tell you how much that sweater was. That sweater was $24.99, by the way. And the clips were $4.99. And I told you about the mascara. And then these were $8.99 and $9.99. This set was $9.99 and this set was $8.99. So I love it. I also use towels in tray designs sometimes and drape them in trays and, you know, use it kind of like a placemat inside a tray sometimes. So I use tea towels all the time for different things. I've tied them on the sides of baskets in the past. Sometimes I tie them on the side of my ladders out there. So just all kinds of different ways to use tea towels. And then one more thing, I could not resist this. Oh, I need a pillow. One of you guys laughed when I said something. I have more something than Carter has pills. I have more pillows and pillow covers than Carter has pills, you guys. But I couldn't resist this one. I bought the whole pillow. This was $19.99. And it is, look at this. I love it. Sitting on a dogwood bush, or dogwood tree, those pretty little birds in my sagey color. And this has the design on both sides. Look at that. And it is a feather pillow, which is nice. I don't think does it come off? Oh, it is a cover. I can take the cover off and wash it. Look at that. Yay. So $19.99 for that. And yes, I did buy another pillow, but it's so pretty. I couldn't resist it. So anyway, that's my whole haul. It wasn't that much, but the stuff from Amazon has been coming for a long, long time. It was like delayed in transit and I almost canceled it, but it finally did come. So anyway, I would have hauled that the other day, but regardless, that is all I have to haul. So now I'm going to morph to the footage of where I talk about the corner shelf and the hutch. And I'll be right back in just a second and we'll do some more chitting and chatting. I'll answer that question about whether I'm going to be using blue moving forward. All right, be right back. Okie dokie, you guys, morphing in here with the footage of this corner shelf and then the black hutch. And I love how they both worked out, you guys. This is a shelf that I got about a year after we moved in from Dottie's Den. Chris got it for me for my birthday. Unfortunately, I don't know who made it, and Dottie's Den is closed now, so I can't help you to find out where that is, or what the manufacturer of that shelf is. But we bought it because it really matches the Hutch, the Hooker Hutch, and the desk that we looked at the other day over here, and then the table and chairs, of course. So I love this little shelf. It really fills up this corner beautifully. Usually I have a big plaque up there on the top, but this time Chris came upstairs. This little tree was the only one that I had left in the basement, so I'd asked him to go downstairs and get it for me. And when he came back up here, he came with that white lantern, and he said, look, this already has the pip berries in it and it matches. What do you think? How do you think you could use it somewhere? And I was like, oh, and then that just, the light bulbs came on, and I said, let's use it on the top of that corner shelf. So this is what we came up with, Chris and I came up with, the white lantern and the two, kind of whitewashed Christmas trees, and then two little white candlesticks with the pretty blue-green candles, and then one snowflake. And I love it. I love how that looks. And then as we move down, we just pull in more of the green color as best I can, green and brown. And she is holding tulips, but that's okay. I have no idea where I got any of this stuff, you guys. All of this stuff I just pulled from my Converse, other than you saw me haul the snowflakes. So everything looks super pretty. Oh, and that angel came from Temu. That is a bowl that Chris's mom gave me last fall, and we've got it Velcroed on. We have a little bit of command strip Velcro on the holder, and that's not going anywhere. So to make sure that it won't fall out of there. Although this doesn't move as we walk by it, so it's pretty good. Then I just put this little fake plant. Don't have many, but I did buy that last year, and that fills in that little spot nicely. So I love this corner. This corner is kind of not too wintry, but certainly not too springy. So I think it really fills up this corner nicely. Very happy with it. So then now let's move over here to the Hutch. Okie dokie, let's start on the top shelf. And I am really loving how this, well, let me pan down first and show you everything. I love it. I love how it looks. And I'll move over closer to the shelves, but I wanted to start at the top shelf. And I have two more of those candle lamps that Chris has got rigged up for me. I've got a tray in the middle with a charger, green charger in there. And then you can see I brought up the two blue vases that I have some eucalyptus in. And then my last two little white birch trees, and three of those white watch trees, my white ginger jars, and then white candlesticks with those pretty blue-green candles. Boy, they have gone far. Might have to order me some more of those. So I love how that looks. It's very symmetrical. As you all know, I'm a very symmetrical decorator. I have to be careful with the height up there. This ceiling is 9 feet tall, but the hutch is 8 feet. So I literally have about a foot to work with up there. Okie dokie. Now, before I move over to the shelves and show you each shelf individually, I wanted to kind of explain my thought process when it comes to building shelf after shelf after shelf after shelf that, that are piled one on top of the next, on top of the next, on top of the next. As you're looking at this, I think you'll notice that I do not have one like thing piled on top of another, meaning I don't have another little plate like that right there, or where I did put it, I moved it over a little bit so that the eye doesn't go, oh, those two plates are right on top of one another, You really won't see like things on top of one another. Now, here you see the snowflake, and then the candle underneath. They're kind of, right underneath each other. It's kind of hard to do when you're starting from the center and working out sometimes. So you will see something on the center, but as you move out, the shelves themselves look different from shelf to shelf to shelf. So it just pulls my eye too much when I try to put like items one on top of the next. So I think this really adds interest. It helps you it makes my eyes happy. Like I always say, it makes my eyes happy to do it this way. So, all right, let's move over and I'll give you a little bit more of a breakdown. As you can see up the top there, I have 3 of those chargers and 2 of the little Winter Wonderland plates. And those little houses I got from Hobby Lobby a couple years ago now. The snowflakes, the milk glass candlesticks with those sage colored candles in them. And of course, I'm symmetrical, so the top shelf is very symmetrical with like things from the right and left side of center. Of course, I can't do that on every shelf, so this next shelf, you're going to see different things to the right and left of center. Yet, they look similar in size and in decor. This little Marian Bright Angel, one of you guys gave me her. And then those snowflakes I got from Michael's. They're nice. They're really thick and nice. And then over here, you can see some more of my milk glass pieces, a candlestick with another sage candle. And then that is a mason jar. This little thing here is a mason jar. And then this was my grandmother's. And as you can see, I've just put a little bit of light greenery and pine cones in. And then if you move slowly over here, you're going to see I put pine cones in that was thrifted. Both of these pieces were thrifted. And this was, the candlesticks were a gift from one of you guys. But you can see I still have light greenery and some of the pine cone greenery in there. So even though things are different from side to side, they look similar enough in nature. Then, as we move down here, I pull in a little bit of blue, couple of different colors of blue here. And I centered this shelf with snowflakes or kisses from heaven. And then 2 more candlesticks that were also gifts. And instead of the sage candles, which I only got 4 of, I used the blue to match the blue in these little bowls. Then I put a bead garland in with a little bit of some blue and natural color beads on them and cream colored tassels. And that kind of cover up the live more, worry less, and be happy, but that's okay. I really like the beads. Little willow tree figurine, one of my little Curacao houses I got from Curacao. This snowflake, winter snowmen and snowflakes, that's 4 different pieces. Got that from Michael's as well. And then here is the little willow tree family that one of my old band kids gave me this. I don't remember, one of my girls gave me this. And then this is the one from Candace, I think. Kissing the little grandbaby. The other little house from Curacao, another willow tree, and then one of those little blue dishes, like over here. They came in a trio from the Minuteman Mini Mall. And I just stood one up. So again, bringing in blues. Again, my decor is eclectic, you guys. I do not put myself in any one category. Anyway, all right, down here on the bottom shelf, you can see this big dish that was thrifted. And I used kind of eucalyptus leaves and more of those pine cone things just to make a little arrangement in there. These 2 dishes, my mother-in-law gave me one, and I believe I thrifted the other, and put some snowflakes in, and then another plate and more milk glass on either side. And I love it. I love the white contrasting with the green and blue. I like mixing the blue in. I love how the top turned out. It is soft, it is pretty, and it, as I said, it makes my eyes happy. I love it. All right, I'll be right back in just a second. What did y'all think? I'm really happy with how this whole design is working out. You guys are so cute because you say, oh, we can really tell you're excited about this. And I can tell I'm excited when I see myself back, when I'm editing and I see myself and I'm talking about it. I'm like, oh my goodness, I haven't been, and honestly, and I've said this about 3 or 4 times within this series, but I haven't been this excited about decorating in a very long time, you guys, since before Kristen passed away. And I really love the sage. I cannot tell you. I'm not sure if I'll ever take this. Well, I would have said that about my blue probably too when I first started decorating with it. But I'm not sure that, I almost look at this sage as almost a neutral, you know, a little bit. It is almost a neutral. It's light. It lifts the whole feeling of this house. It doesn't feel heavy at all, even though I'm decorating for in a winter, you know, kind of wintry Wonderland kind of thing. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels light. It feels, I don't know, light and airy and pretty. I just love it. Not saying that what I'm doing is pretty, but working with this color is pretty. And variations of the color. A little bit darker than sage, a little bit lighter than sage. I'm throwing in some blues, as you saw. And the blue pairs beautifully. One of you guys said that too, and you're right, it does. It pairs beautifully with this sage color. So I thank you guys so much for all of your sweet comments that you have gifted me. And your comments are a gift to me, you guys. Please don't ever think that they are not. And they help my self-esteem, which I've really been, I mean, I said the other day, I'm usually a confident lady. And yeah, this last year I've not been real confident. I've not been real of anything. I've been just kind of existing, you know? And it's hard to go on living and to take those steps forward after you lose a child, you guys. It's like a grief I've never experienced before, ever. And I wish I could explain it better, and I don't want you to ever know what it's like. Nobody should ever lose their child before it's their time to go, you know? So, but I feel her by me. I feel her encouragement. I feel her saying, go, 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 Mom. You should be doing that. She was my staunchest supporter for my YouTube channel. It was her idea. And her and my friend Liz, who passed away of ALS. Both of those ladies are gone. So I soldier on, you know. I soldier on. Anyway, one of you asked, are you going to put away your blue? For now, on this side of the house anyway, I put away my colonial dishes and Civil War feeling kind of things. I did put those away. I'm having mixed emotions about whether I want to use any of that out in the dining room, living room, and foyer. As you know, I did not use any of it really out in this area. And I'm not missing it out here, to be honest with you. I thought I might. But I have been working with it for about 4 years now. I looked back on some videos. It's been quite a while that I've been redecorating and decorating and redecorating. Even though I repurpose it in different places, I've still been using the same accent pieces for several years. And I wouldn't say I'm tired of it, but I'm yearning for something different. So for now, I will probably put away the more colonial looking dishes like this. I'm not sure if I'll use this type of thing or not. This is very pretty. I think this would pair nicely with, you know, some sages, but I'll have to put them together and see if I like it. And if I don't like it, I'll most likely put these away for a little while, and we'll probably revisit them in the future. You know, I've spent a long time, especially in thrift stores, because a lot of that decor is thrifted. A lot of it is thrifted. But I think maybe for this decor now, I think I'll just put in touches of blue like I've been doing over here and stay the course with the sage and, you know, sages and creams and a pop of blue. I think that'll be pretty. I do. I think that'll be pretty. But, you know, who knows if something like that will sneak in somewhere. So we'll just have to see. I don't know. I don't know because I'm decorating as I go and I don't really have a plan for that room yet. So I've got to wrap my brain around. What we have left on this side of the house is the dough bowl, this table, and the candles and everything on this table, and then this little crate design here. So, and then I'll be done. I redid the bathroom in the blue and white, which I'm not going to show you today. I'll show you maybe when we show the dough bowl and everything. I'll show you that. You guys have seen that before. And I just redecorated that in the way in which it was. So before Thanksgiving. So that's definitely in the blue and white. I didn't change that to the sage. And who knows if I might revisit that and switch it over to the sage green too. So we'll just see. We'll see where life takes us. I just don't know. But I can tell you I'm very, very excited about this new color that I've discovered that, I don't know, has been around my whole life, you know. And I've used sporadically through the years, but not very much. Not this soft sagey color, which I just love it. But anyway, I guess that's going to do it for this one, you guys. I probably will not be back till Wednesday because I said I get my hair did tomorrow, and then I'll need to gather my thoughts and everything I need for the dough bowl. So probably I'll come back on Wednesday with the dough bowl, and I don't know whether I'll have anything on Friday for you this week, honestly, because the next thing we do is move over to that room, and I'm not quite prepared to move over there quite yet. So I might be by then, who knows, but we might take a weekend and let me gather my thoughts and then start again the next Monday. But regardless, I'll probably be back on Wednesday. Have a nice next couple of days, as I said, and please do hunker down, stay safe in this weather. And yeah, I guess that's it for this one. So please do subscribe if you get a moment. And for those of you who are already subscribed, please check your subscription and make sure you are still subscribed. So many of you, every time I put up a video, say, Arlynn, I went and checked my subscription and I wasn't subscribed, so I had to resubscribe. And I'm sorry you have to do that, but I appreciate you doing that. I very much appreciate you going ahead and resubscribing. Hit the notification bell when the drop-down menu window comes up. Hit all so you never miss one of my uploads. Hit the thumbs up. And share with your friends and family and coworkers, and comment if you want to, only if you want to. It's free. All of that is free to do, and it helps my algorithms, and it helps me reach my goal of 40,000. I would really like to meet my goal of 40,000 subscribers in the year of 2025. That would be awesome, you guys. So anyway, with all that said, thank you in advance. Thank you in advance for your comments. When you see my heart show up, you'll know that I have read your comment and taken it to my heart, and I very much appreciate it. I really, by the time the evening hours come, I'm not making excuses, because you know I answer you back when I can. You guys know that. I don't have to say that. If I can, I will. If I can't, please know that when my heart shows up, I've read your comment, taken it to my heart, and I appreciate every single one of you. Every single one of you. Thank you all so much for stopping in here today. For those of you who might be struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, or have suffered a great loss, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits. Hugs all around. And I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all of that said, I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.